What is up, you guys? I am Jerry and welcome back to the channel, The Chicago Griller. This is the show where I share my favorite tips, tricks, and recipes for the Weber Cube. If you think that I can help you out, hit the like button and subscribe. Today I am going to be cooking up my version of the McDonald's McGriddle breakfast sandwich. Now, I cannot promise that my version is any healthier than McD's because there is bacon involved after all. However, I can guarantee that these will be absolutely delicious. Come follow me to the back and I will show you how I make these at home. There is no prep involved for making McGriddles, so it's straight on out to the grill today. Out here, I have preheated my Weber Cube to a low heat and have equipped it with a griddle plate. There are sausage McGriddles and there are bacon McGriddles, but today I'm in the mood for bacon. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and lay some bacon strips across the griddle. If you've seen some of my other videos before, you'll see that the Weber Cube 2000 can fit about 5 or maybe 6 strips of bacon if laid out very efficiently. As an option, or if you simply need more room, you could also lay your bacon across the grill grates. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and shut the lid and let the bacon cook for a little bit. And after 2 minutes, let's see how we're doing. And as you can see, the bacon is cooking up and crisping up nicely as I give them each a turn on the grill. They've also started to contract and shrink a little bit, so I am actually going to go ahead and consolidate all my bacon strips onto this griddle plate. I actually think bacon cooks a little bit better on the griddle versus the grates, so that's the only reason why I'm moving them over. Anyways, now that all my bacon is turned and on the griddle, I'm going to shut the lid and continue cooking. Check and turn your bacon every 2 minutes or so, but after about 6 minutes of total cook time, you can pull your bacon off of the grill. And as you expect out of bacon, it is rather greasy, so I've lined a plate with a paper towel, and I'm going to pat and dab these bacon strips dry while I set them aside and let them cool off and rest a little bit. See, check it out. Nice and crispy looking, right? That said, continue dabbing your bacon free of that excess grease. And speaking of excess grease, let's go clean up our griddle. We don't want to cook our eggs in this grease, so take a spatula and shove that extra grease down those grease holes in the sides of your griddle. This grill has been open for a while, so shut the lid and let it come on back up to temperature. While that's happening, I'm just going to whisk up a couple of eggs. Nothing special here, just plain eggs with some salt and pepper. And now, after a few minutes, my grill has been brought back up to a medium heat. It's time to cook the eggs. Be very careful with your eggs here and pour it slowly onto your griddle. You don't want to do this quickly because if you do this too fast, the eggs are going to run to the sides of your griddle and right down those grease holes. You don't want that. And see, look, where do you think you're going? Come on, back in the middle you go. And let's not waste this little bit of egg here. Perfect. Now you could go ahead and push and shape your eggs into roughly a rectangular shape. And once you're more or less satisfied, shut the lid and let your eggs cook. Eggs do cook very quickly on the grill, so after 2 minutes, it's time to check on the eggs and give them a flip. But first, because there are 2 of us here, I'm going to divide the eggs into 2 equal portions. 1 and 2. Come on. I said, and 2. Now, eggs for breakfast are delicious, but they're even better with a little bit of cheese. So here I'm just adding some shredded cheddar cheese to the eggs. You could use sliced cheese as well, but I have shredded on hand. Let this go for another minute or 2, and your eggs should be fully cooked and your cheese should be nice and melted. See? Perfect. Now, before I pull these eggs off, I'm just going to fold them each in half. just so they are in a nice square shape, like so. Then I'm going to pull these off and set them aside while I cook up the final component of these McGriddle sandwiches. And that component are the top and bottom buns. There are a couple ways that you could go about this. You can make your own pancakes and grill them up on the griddle. Or you could do these the faster way, like I'm going to demonstrate today, by using pre-made crumpets. These crumpets are from Trader Joe's, and they simply need to be heated. So with my grill back up to a medium heat, I'm going to go ahead and lay 4 of these crumpets on my griddle, 2 for each McGriddle sandwich. All they need is 2 minutes on each side, and they're ready to come on off. If you're using pancakes for your buns, same cook time and same temperature, 2 minutes on each side at a medium heat. Anyways, once your pancakes or crumpets are ready, it's time to assemble. So first up, to my bottom crumpet, I am adding my egg and cheese, and following that up with my bacon strips. Add as much or as little as you like. I've got about a strip and a half here. And now I'm going to cap it off with a second crumpet or pancake. And for the finishing touch, a generous helping of maple syrup. So that's it. There you are, guys. That is how you can make homemade McDonald's McGriddle sandwiches on a Weber Cube. What a great way to start your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all again next week with a great new episode.